This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Like a recollector, and you see that's the difficulty when you try to give out this trajectory. Also, why is it attempt to equalize? No. Why I wash out equalization? It's not my. I cannot resolve their challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was histrophobia. You suffer from histrophobia. We need medicine for that. And indeed, the truth is that I don't sympathize with you if you have that predicament.
Somebody has just been kind enough to send me a daily graphic story on 3rd January. Please listen to the date. 3rd January 2018. Okay. Forestry Commission reviews Achimota Eco Park contract. The Forestry Commission says it's reviewing the terms for the construction of the Achimota Eco Park with the investor. Deputy Chief Executive John Alote said the decision was part of due diligence it was carrying out to ensure that the project was executed and not abandoned midway. He, however, said contrary to information in the public domain, the Commission had no intention of changing the investor, Icon Capital Limited, which is investing $1.2 billion in the project, whose salt cutting was performed on August 19, 2016. According to him, the Commission had engaged the investor and was trying to do everything possible to ensure that the project took off this year. Mr. Alote insisted that a lot more work was being done behind the scenes prior to construction work. It goes on and on and on and on.
So that was the point I was making, that in principle, the Forest Commission continued with the thing. But they are entitled to do revisions here and there.
But let me read this of interest. It should have started in 2016, because I was asking them, why didn't it start?
Yeah.
According to the graphic story, it should have started in 2016 but had to be put on hold because of a legal action initiated by 4 Ghanaians.
That's right.
Who were of the view that the deal would harm the environment and pose health and other risks to the residents of the area. But then, President John Dramani Mahama, in a speech read on his behalf, said the case had been settled amicably and the project is back on track.
Very interesting. Because in the dam, I was searching for the outcome of that litigation in court.
It is here.
Young sister Mabel
Akubana say,
she filed this story, force you government over sale of Achimota Forest. You know, also the plaintiffs are Dr. Adolf Lutrot, an educationist, Ms. Dede Amano Wilkes, a development specialist, Mr. Kwame Dazo, a lawyer, and Miss Elizabeth Tete Say Adams, a businesswoman. Emma mentioned, yes, and there are concerns. Some of the concerns here can whether one cop according to planner, you may end up damaging the forest. Abu gave some examples of Nyama say Beya Ibia Horn one penny because it can disturb the ecology. Yeah, these are legitimate concerns, and everywhere this kind of project in a forest reserve, they are taken into consideration.
Yes.
Now, Kwame, you've informed us that they settled the matter out of court.
Well, according to the graphic story.
Oh, it's from graphic.
Yes, the one I just read from graphic.
It's an authoritative source. Okay, I didn't know that you were. I thought it was a text message.
No. I was reading the graphic story.
Okay. So the matter was settled out of court. Actually, they were convincing look, plan research that more concerns will be taken on board. And yes, science and technology can impact to make sure that the right things are done. Look at us.
So yeah.
Assassin, it belongs to a traditional area and families. Don't fun joke. Some
of them, the state legitimately
agreed.
Were acquired.
What they didn't acquire it by paying the families.
Some were paid
the royalties.
Even this group, they say we were man. There was the 1921 one. They got £4,000 compensation. Is the 1927, 1927 acquisition in a womb, apparently there is no receipt showing payment of compensation. Let me put it this way to be more precise.
Yeah, the minister said same this morning.
Yes, and okay, and look, there are some lands our state acquired them for good reasons, and they became more compensation.
But I agree, for good reasons. If your cantonment area,
the only thing they say it changed the purpose, the original purpose now. The honor issues come into the honor until the people like Kwame Jamu na Wobotu I explain some of these things. Cases so Supreme Court rule on some of these cases, showing the time limitation of time. I need to look at the Constitution again. Into me farm the so-called or not so-called is a negative, is derogatory. Is it a alludia?
Alludia. Anyway,
there's a time limitation being the Constitution. You cannot constitutionally bind to being. Said those acquisitions were done either before or after. Kwame Johnson would send me a text.
Anyway, let me just read my last set of messages.
This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.